Hello, I am Mauricio and I'll be starting off the problem. It's actually pretty easy. We will go by steps. So first of all, we need to know what the problem is. So the problem is f of x is equal, f of x is equal to 2x minus 5 to the fourth power multiplied by 8 tan of x minus 5x, and all of this expression is going to be to the negative 3. Okay, so this is the problem that we're going to try to derivate and, well, to solve. So our first step would be, well, first of all, we're going to try to rearrange this. So what can we do with this expression? So as you see, we have a negative exponent here, so we can bring it down. So our first step would be to do this. Then 2x minus 5, all of this, to the 4, divided by this part. So you're going to have 8 tan of x minus 5x everything to the third power. So this is going to be our first step. So then, to make it easier, we will have to use the quotient rule, okay? So the quotient rule, we need to, this part is going to be u and this is going to be o. We have to remember that we have to put this in place when we're doing, when we're derivating. And so the next part, what we're going to have to do, we will see the derivative of each one. Okay, for example, we're going to have u right here, and it's going to go, it's right there, and u is 2x minus 5 to the 4. So what would be the derivative of this one? So we're going to write the derivative would be 4. We're going to have to put this one down by the same thing, minus 1, times the derivative of what's inside. The derivative of that would be 2. Okay, so in few words, we will have 8 2x minus 5 cubed. Okay, so we have that. So now we have to get the derivative of v. And v, and put right here, v, is 8 tan of x minus 5x, and because we put it down, it's going to be cubed, okay? So the derivative of this would be a little bit, not harder, but a little bit longer. So we're going to, we'll derivate it. So we're going to put down the 3, just like that. And then we're going to write the same thing in the middle. As the rule states, we're going to subtract 1 from this one, just like that. And after that, we're going to multiply it by the derivative of what's inside. So the derivative would be 8. What is the derivative of tan? It would be secant squared. So it's going to be 8 secant squared of x. Minus 5, which is also the derivative of the other, and this is going to be the the derivative of what's going to be what we're going to use. So what we can also do here is we can multiply this one and this one. We're going to have 24 secant squared of x, because we're multiplying, remember, minus 5, all of that, times this one would be 8 tan of x minus 5x squared. Okay, so now that we have this, it's going to be, well, a lot easier to, for example, put it in terms of the quotient rule, for example. So now the quotient rule is this one. This is the formula. Minus the derivative of the first one times the second over v squared. Okay, so this is going to be our formula that we're going to use. So we're going to write a line just like that. It's going to come over here, and we're going to write it. We'll try to write it down. It's going to be a little bit long, so we're going to take a lot of space. Okay, remember how we always have to write this one, and it's going to go like this. It's going to go. I'm just going to rearrange, because now that we know this, this being u and this being v, it's going to be easier for us to rearrange it. Okay, so it's going to go 8 tan x minus 5x. Remember, everything this was cubed, and we're going to multiply it by the derivative, which would be this 8 2x minus 5, just like that. And then all that, we're going to subtract it from the other expression, that would be this one. Okay, so the other one would be, for example, this. We're gonna have 2x minus 5 to the 4, and then times the derivative would be 24 secant squared of x minus 5 to the 4. And I'm running out of space, but I'm going to continue writing it here in the bottom. Don't get confused. Sometimes it happens that you run out of space, but we have to work with it sometimes. Okay, and then this is going to be, for example, here, and it's going to be 8 tangent of x minus, I ran out of space again. Okay, it's going to be 8 tan of x minus 5x squared. Okay, so this is going to be, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. And everything, including that part, is going to be divided by v, would be 8 tan of x minus 5x to the cubed, and all that squared. Okay, so I ran out of space a little bit because it is really long, but that is how the expression turns out. It's going to be 8 tan x minus 5x cubed times 8 2x minus 5 cubed minus 2x minus 5 to the 4 times 24 secant squared x minus 5, just like here, times, don't forget, 8 tan x minus 5x squared. All that divided by 8 tan x minus 5x cubed, and all that squared. Okay, so these are the first 3 steps. I think they're the longest steps of the process. The next ones we're just going to try to solve and try to bring it down, if that makes any sense. And my teammates are going to explain that part a little bit better.
Hi, I'm Gerardo Limon, and I will be continuing with the procedure that Mauricio gave us. Right now, we have this problem expressed in this equation. We have all the data of the problem expressed in the quotient form. So what we are going to do next is we are going to make like terms, and we will multiply things that we can, right? Like right here, this 4 with this 2, and well, these 3 take out. Basically, what we will do is that we will arrange things to make it cleaner. So let's continue. And also we will solve this down. So we will continue. Equals, and 4 times 2 is 8. 8 tangent of x minus 5x to the cube times 2x minus 5 to the cube minus, we take out the 3, minus 3, 2x minus 5 to the 4th times 8 tangent of x minus 5x to the squared times 8 secant squared of x minus 5. All of this divided by, 3 times 2, 6. 8 tangent of x minus 5x, all of this to the 6th. So then, what are we going to do next? We will factorize the common factors of these two expressions. So what do we have here? We have that 2x minus 5 is present in both parts. So first of all, we will take this expression and also the 8th tangent of x. Here we have it too. So we continue. Here, like terms, we have this expression and this expression. Here we have 2x minus 5 to the cube and here to the fourth. So the common factor is 2x minus 5 to the cube. So we take it out. 2x minus 5 to the cube. And then here we have this expression to the cube and here to the squared. So the common factor is the squared. 8 tangent of x minus 5x, all this to the squared. And now we check it out. This we took out 2 of these, so we're still missing 1. So we have left the 8. So 8 times 8 tangent of x minus 5x, and well, this was already factorized here, so that's this expression. We continue with the other side. Minus 3, because this will pass here, and here we have it to the 3, here we have it to the 2. This is already here, we are missing this expression. Minus 3 2x minus 5 times this one, 8 second squared of x minus 5. All of this, as always, it's very important not to miss that part, divided by a tangent of x minus 5x to the 6th. And well, guys, here's up to this step, and my friend Juan will continue with the procedure. X, all this to the squared, and now we check it out. This we took out 2 of these, so we're still missing 1. So we have left the 8. So 8 times 8 tangent of x minus 5x, and well, this was already factorized here, so that's this expression. We continue with the other side. Minus 3, because this will pass here, and here we have it to the 3, here we have it to the 2. This is already here, we are missing this expression. Minus 3 2x minus 5 times this one, 8 second squared of x minus 5. All of this, as always, it's very important not to miss that part, divided by a tangent of x minus 5x to the 6th. And well, guys, here's up to this step, and my friend Juan will continue with the procedure.
Okay, guys, so once again we have this step number 7. Yeah, so step number 7 will be 2x minus 5 all that power to the 3 times 8 tan x minus 5 times 8 minus 2x minus 5 times 24 secant to the 2x minus 5, and all that divided by 8 tan x minus 5, all that with an exponent of the 4th power. Yeah, the 4th power. So later, before, in the last step, we had that this expression was elevated to the 6th power, but now it is higher to the 4th power, because we did a simplification from step number 6. We simplified expression which were I think it was here, but then we subtracted the exponents by the rule. It was before a 6, but now it becomes a 4 because the expression equals, which was the same here, it was subtracted the 6 minus 2. So we got a 4. So step number 8, 2x minus 5 cubed times 64 tan x squared x minus 40x, because we multiplied this this constant here, we multiplied by times this expression, so we got 64 this, right? Minus 2x minus 5 times 24 secant square x minus 5, all that divided by 8 times x minus 5 to the 4th. Yeah, that's right. So now step number 9, we got that 2x minus 5 to the 3 times 64 tangent x minus 40x minus 48 secant square x minus 30x minus 120 secant square x plus 75. Yep, plus 75. All that divided by 8 tan x minus 5, all that to the 4th power. Yeah, we got this because we multiplied by, we multiplied each term. Yeah, we did FOIL, yeah, that's right, to expand, and we got this expression at the end. So that's all I will tell you. So then you go with my friend Chala. Thank you.
Well, I will start talking about the last 2 steps of finding the derivative of this problem. First, here's where Juan left us. Then what we did was to multiply the negative like in a distributive property, so that we can get all these in only one expression. Then what we try to do is to join this minus 40x and this minus 30x, which were alike terms, so we got the result of minus 10x. And this is how we'll get to the last result and the final answer of our problem. Thanks for watching.